Hey guys, welcome to another episode of I.O.N.S, episode 12, question mark?
Question
No,
mark.
it's not question mark. We're at a dozen.
We
At
are
12. Yeah, 12 at 12 seconds. Yeah.
Hey.
I gotta check the list because I think it's 11, but
It's 12. I'm telling you. It's 12.
yes.
so then, the platform that we shall not say because it doesn't cut us a check yet is lying to me.
It just wasn't feeling the last episode. Maybe that's what it is.
The last episode was bomb. Whoever disagree, listen. Something's wrong with
what? I'm kind of mad at myself because something was said and I never even addressed it because I was just like, I was letting y'all rock.
I know.
But
we talk so much.
I really thought about it.
Mm-hmm.
Why are children there?
At the spa? Because
Yes.
mommy-daughter day.
I think
do you
that's
mean?
really odd. Like, why are you taking your child to like a all nude spot though?
No, it's not an all nude spot. It's in the bathrooms or in the hot tub.
Still,
Yeah.
Really?
I wouldn't take a child there.
Yeah.
Yeah, because there's always a
Yeah.
potential,
I was just like, because it was said, and then also I got some extra details. The person was 6. I'm like,
6,
what is
yes,
a 6-year-old
6.
doing there? I'm like, no.
People have mommy-daughter days. I know. I don't
have a
I don't have a
picnic.
daughter.
You
I
know, go
know.
get some ice cream.
Yeah,
The
I don't have a
spa?
daughter, but
No.
yeah.
No.
But if that's what they choose to do, like if you've always done this and you've never had a problem, I'm sure they didn't think that I'll run into these kind of issues. It's like going to the pub, like the swimming pool, the swimming pool at the Y or whatever. You don't think that I'm bringing in my daughter into the Y bathroom if you're a girl. I'm bringing my daughter into the Y bathroom, and you know what?
A bathhouse is like a family affair.
It's a family affair.
I mean, if it is what you call it, then I still think that's weird.
I know they have certain days where it's like you can, family days. But yeah, you can definitely do like a private.
At the Y, I know. I don't know
like a
about
little
it.
private
Like if
thing.
it's private, sure, but just like no.
But they're gonna choose to spend their money however they choose to spend their money.
Right.
If it's one of them is to treat their daughters, I mean, we can't get on them for that.
Right. Once again, that's their business. It's just the thing is, predators is not just synonymous with male.
True.
Mm-hmm.
True.
Yeah, that's true.
So I'm
But
just
if you're
like,
there and you're beside your kid, you're not thinking, "Oh, a predator is going to take her."
But then you might not think a predator is a female as well.
But how is the predator going to have access to your child if you're right beside that person?
Well, it's not just. Well, I mean, it doesn't have to be kidnapping. It could just be staring.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that's true.
That's true.
But I don't think the staring is not as bad as my 6-year-old girl seeing
Nuts.
I should say
just because my thing is, if you're gonna do that, then you might as well just take her to a nude beach.
But these people weren't naked. It was that person. I don't know. You remember when we were talking about all the females that just changed maybe they were in the process of changing. I don't know what it was.
Yeah, there's always an opportunity in the process of changing that they're going to be naked. Like they're going to just.
Okay, I'm sorry. I just wanted to just lightly bring that up real quick because I thought about it after listening to the previous episode. But we're going to talk about finances and what partners should or should not bring to the table
In a relationship.
and go.
What does that mean? And go.
Oh, okay. So it's strictly finances, strictly.
No. I mean, I guess things can come into.
I know
it
this
as
is a
well,
hot
but-
topic. A lot of people are questioning, like, why? Okay, now men are like a certain type of, proactive male is now saying, oh, what does a woman bring to the table for me? Why do men always have to bring something to the table? Why can't it be 50-50? And we've kind of touched on this.
It can't be 50-50. Unless you're making the same amount of money, it will not be 50-50.
Yeah.
And also, unless we're making listen, I think if I'm making $50,000, my husband's making $150,000, and he expects me to pay half. Are you kidding me?
No, of course not. I mean, no, logically that doesn't add up.
Yeah.
But it's just how you share responsibilities, I guess.
But this is my thing too. A lot of people are in relationships and they don't know how to be in relationships. My relationship is kind of different. I believe in what's yours is mine, what's mine is yours, even if you have more than me.
We always go off about that.
Listen, and I'm glad that I found somebody that shares that belief with me, because a lot of people won't. They'll be like, nah, it's mine. We have to have everything separate. But I think when your money is together and you could come to an agreement about money, I think if you can have conversations about money and come to agreements, you could almost have conversations about everything else in your relationship and come to an agreement. Because that's one of the hardest things to basically agree with another person on, when you're the one out there working so hard and you see them spending or whatever. If both of you guys can come to a consensus on how money should be spent, what money should be spent on, how much money should be saved, if both of you could come to a consensus on that, I'm telling you, your relationship is going to be strong.
Oh yeah, because I think it's just an extension of like how you handle money and how you discuss that is really an extension of your love language and how you approach relationships.
Yeah.
I wish I had the data, because I know usually when relationships crash and burn, finances.
It's usually there is a data that says like the number one reason for divorce is financial, is over money.
That's sad, which means that they fail to communicate. They fail to communicate and let each other understand the other one's point.
What?
But is there a point to being 50-50? Like the men who say like everything has to be 50-50, is there any validity to that? Because I feel
okay.
I feel
this is what I say with 50-50. When I say 50-50, it's like if I am pretty much carrying the load of just all the bills and anything, I'm thinking of how can I alleviate you? So you can cover other things that I probably would not cover.
Like laundry?
Sure.
Yes.
Dishes?
Like dishes? That's what you mean?
No,
like
cooking?
I
mean, no, because...
Like frying some chicken?
Yeah?
What you call it? No, because the thing is, for me, what I'm thinking of, when it comes to cleaning, if someone cooked, the person who cooked is not also cleaning.
Oh,
I think that's just cold.
That's awesome.
I'm like, you did all this, you cooked all this. I can clean what you just made.
Please, my husband's gonna be like, that's why you have a dishwasher.
Yeah.
Like
even if you're putting stuff in the dishwasher, as long as it's done.
Nah. I know what you're saying.
Yeah,
but some people feel like cleaning is an extension of the act of cooking. Like that's all part is all rolled up into one.
Yeah.
And then if they're not going to clean properly, like you're still going to have like stuff on your plates.
See, and that's just me personally though, because I clean my dishes like a certain way, because I gotta make sure like stuff is off. So I will. Yeah. I got that.
Yeah.
I got that.
You got that part, right?
I got that part. And it's also awesome. Because growing up, what you call it, like if my brothers would wash the dishes or my sister would wash the dishes, they wouldn't do such a great job. So to have to do that again, because I'm just like, no.
I mean,
that's nasty.
You know what that's about? This part is not about finance, but you know what that's about, the chores and everything. You have to find someone who you're willing to put up with their shortcomings, right? Or their and they're willing to put up with yours. Because if you have someone that doesn't do dishes, laundry, blah, 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 you might be a person that does not mind. And they're like, okay. And then that person, or, you know, would not do something else that somebody else want.
Absolutely not. Absolutely not.
No.
Absolutely
not.
No.
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 No. But that's the thing.
Look,
that's
I'm sorry. If you are like a straight slob, no.
Oh, no. I'm not talking about a straight slob. Because everybody would get annoyed. Yeah. No. Everybody would get annoyed.
If you dogging some chips and then you leaving just crumbs everywhere and then you get up and walk
that
away.
Is a problem.
That up,
no, that's a problem. Yeah, that's true. That's a problem.
You're using a dish for just small little things when you could have used that same dish.
This sounds like it's coming from a very personal place. Yeah.
Because you have to, you learn by experiences.
I know.
So yes. Because once again, how people conduct themselves outside is one image, but when you're with somebody, when you live with somebody,
somebody, that's true.
That's
when it really comes to light. Yeah, like that's when you really like. A lot of people hide stuff, like, and they, you know, you really don't know until you have to cohabitate what is really, what's really up.
Definitely. You contain your mess.
But for the, I know we digressed into chores, but for the money part though, the reason I don't believe in 50-50, because the woman could be making way more than the man too, and I still don't believe the man should pay 50-50. I truly believe that people should join their finances. I think that people should, if you're in a marriage, you should have joint.
But isn't that kind of sort of like 50-50? You can have a separate too.
No, it's not 50-50 if everything's joint.
Well, okay, so let's just throw away the notion of 50-50. It's just we're a unit. We are working together.
Exactly.
So let's do that, because 50-50 is, you know, quantifying a number.
Yeah,
I guess that's
where
really the problem
has to
stems.
Be earned, because a lot of people say, like, even like in the dating process, 50-50 of, you know, I'm just like, no, that has to be that sort of trust. Like, I don't personally, I don't know about, I'm not married, but I think you always have to have a little something on the side, you know, just in case you gotta just dip out. Like, you can't just have everything rolled up into one. No, that's just
really. I don't believe that.
You can't.
I don't believe that.
In the back of your head, you should always have your little nest egg.
Your own little nest egg, your own little something. Yeah. No. I wouldn't feel comfortable personally. I mean, maybe if I met like the one or my soulmate or something, get married and you know that happens now. Bruh, but even then, I just
like, no, but
it's not safe enough. It's just.
But wouldn't you, if you meet somebody tomorrow, whatever, all your money that, for instance, if the person say all your money that you have now, you can keep it separate, but once we're married, all our money goes together in one account. He keeps what he has too, or you know, she keeps what she has, and. Wouldn't you say, okay, let's put all our money together then after you are married?
I figured when you're married, sure.
You can have a joint account. You can have several joint finances. But you still something for yourself. Still, like, you have to have a little something, like
the money that you bring into the relationship, you can have that for yourself. But everything else, you guys are building this together.
You can build most of it together.
Really? No.
It's the hesitation.
Oh my God.
You can build most of it together. Most.
The hesitation for me.
But most of it can be built together. But this is still like, I don't know. Maybe that's the reason why most divorces end up over financial reasons, because people still have, you know, they don't have that perspective for everything.
And they're having.
But it just gets so tricky, it gets so
it's
messy.
tricky if you're with a dirty partner that you can't trust them. If you can't trust them with other females or other males, then you can't trust them with your money.
I think it just goes beyond trust. I think it's just like in terms of just having just planning, just proper planning, because you can always. I don't know. Like I don't know. Like I wouldn't feel comfortable just like going like if I just to do like little trips, little shopping, whatever. I could just use my own money for that. I don't have to use like the house fund, to go shoe shopping or something. I would just use my own money. Like I wouldn't.
And it's like a form of relinquishing control.
Yeah. And what's wrong with that? You shouldn't have my own money. Like.
Okay, so
you're also talking to two Leos here, so
right. Because the thing is, when you're accustomed to also just handling everything yourself,
yeah,
to incorporate someone else into that,
I mean,
can be
like
chaotic.
Simba. All of this belongs to you,
right? Wherever your bank account touches, it is yours.
It's yours.
And it's just,
so what if the person that comes in, they're not Leos, and they say, okay, since you guys are both, y'all are both smart, both financially savvy, you guys are gonna be the ones handling the money. You would still not want everything to be together if you guys are the ones in control?
No, what you call it? Like she said, we can have joint accounts. Mm-hmm. But I'm not shutting off my other accounts.
No, I didn't say to shut it off. The money that you like, we're in our 30s now, right? So
you're saying everything you have so far you keep, but once you're married, everything from that point on
you combine
goes into the abyss. It's just like it's just visualize just everything is just pouring into this
You're
open.
not losing it. You guys are building together. It's a building. You have to build. Oh my gosh. I cannot with you guys.
Some buildings start subterranean before they become ground level. And then it goes up.
What they say that doing things in just blind faith. I'm like, I need my eyes to be open.
Oh my god, y'all are making me loud.
Ain't no eyes wide shut over here.
It's not,
I read the fine print.
It's not blind faith. Oh my god.
What is the terms? Where's the humor?
It's all about the fine print.
I feel like if that person has separate, you have separate, right? To me too, it's also a temptation for them to be doing stuff that you don't know about.
See, but isn't that where the trust comes in? Because if you really trust someone, then you won't be worried about what they're doing with their own money.
Sure. But it's not their money; it's our money.
But you know what? I feel like that kind of also stems from just being younger. Mm-hmm. For me, I remember when I got my first job, and I got my first check, and I decided to buy something. My mother screamed at me.
What? It's not her money.
And that's what I said, which followed up with a counter.
Oh my gosh.
Because I was just like, I put in the hours, I worked. So ever since that day, I kind of carried that with me because I'm like, you're not going to tell me how to spend my money.
Mm-hmm. Oh, so it's, I'm sorry.
And I'm not going to tell you how to spend your money. But if you're not financially responsible, this is not going to work. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. If you're just like, oh, what you call it? I can pay this next month. Hello? What do you mean?
And why is everybody splitting bills? Like, no.
No, but see, because the thing is, when you handle certain things a certain way, you don't want that to change.
Yeah.
Especially if it keeps you grounded.
But I fully believe in like, it's like a common area. Like everything that's common, like bills, housing, the house bills, things that have to be fixed, that can definitely, be joined together,
Right. That's
because you're
total
both,
account.
Yeah. Yeah. You're both using that. I mean, that's understandable, but
Yeah, definitely. Definitely.
I can't imagine like hooking up my Amazon to a joint. I think it's gonna be.
Are you kidding me? And you guys live in the same house?
Get your own.
Okay, the thing with Amazon too, the Amazon Prime, you pay, and the Amazon Prime, you can get multiple accounts underneath your primary account.
Yeah, here's your authorized user. Sure, fine.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
I'm gonna have to work with you guys. But
it's okay. It's okay. You know, different strokes for different folks.
That is true, because your partners might think the same thing, and then you guys, you know, it just, as I said, it just depends on what everybody's willing.
Yeah,
so,
like
yeah,
you both have cars. Don't drive my car.
What? What?
You have your car.
Oh my word!
Yeah,
why you drive? Why you
I
driving
see you,
my car?
Red. I see you.
You guys are on no.
Why are you driving my car?
Suppose that person have a truck and you have a car.
We both have SUVs. Why are you driving my car?
Oh my gosh! Because yours is newer. Yours is newer, and I want to.
They're both the same year. I made sure if I got something nice, you got something nice too. So why are you driving my car?
Suppose parking for you. You know, you park in a
driveway.
Yeah, because then I have short legs, so then I have to like readjust the seat and all that stuff. I'm
That's
just
why
like,
your car has air suspension.
I cannot with you guys.
I want to get into my seat the way I left it. I want my mirror to be the way I left it. Yeah, so
see, but I feel like this is where grace comes in, because it's almost like stepping on that line. It's like, well, I just want to do it just because, and I'm just like, no.
Yeah, no.
And
I'm gonna do it. It's like you eat my food. I don't want you eating my food. Like, nah.
That's exactly what I was going with. I was just going there. I'm like, if I ask, are you hungry? And you tell me no, keep your hands to yourself.
Why do men always say that? Why do they say that?
Because I'm starving.
I'm the kind of person, I'm testing it. My hand is in your plate as soon as you get it.
Ooh.
Don't touch my plate.
Because you have to let, in a situation like that, it's almost like saying, I want to be selfish. You can't be selfish in a relationship.
What? No. So if that event ever happens, it only takes one time for me.
You're done.
If I'm eating and someone if no, like, can I, and your fingers just come in my plate, nah.
I said, do you wanna fight me? Do you wanna catch his hands?
It's yeah, that's gonna be a fight.
Your fingers do not cross.
And you know what? I will give in.
No, but
for the sake of not fighting. But the second time you do that, I'm coming back with a whole order.
Well, I'm gonna be sweet. No, I'm gonna be sweet, and I'm gonna say, "Can I have some, please?"
I'm gonna be like, I brought you the same thing.
Run my hand up your arm.
Okay. So if you both got the same thing, you would still.
No. That's stupid. No. I'm not saying.
That's how I would alleviate the situation, though. So the next time you try that, be like, "Oh,
I got you your own.
I got you the same thing too."
You know what's crazy?
I want yours. And like,
you give me only child vibe, and you are not an only child. You give me only child vibe.
What only child? No, that's very much middle child. Like, leave me alone. The middle child doesn't want to be. Don't mess with the middle child. The middle child just wants to be in their corner.
I'm a middle child. I didn't really care either way. I think people are supposed to share, especially in a relationship.
You're supposed to share
everything you're feeling.
Sharing is fine, but also common courtesy is there too. So if a person is asking you, you could just say, "Yeah, get me something," even though I'm not hungry, just in case
a little something.
I want it for later.
Yeah, but you know what? And I'm gonna be honest here. The only way how to spite me in that situation is to order some seafood, and I can't eat it. So I'm not gonna take.
That would be my second route too.
Yeah, that would be
that would be it.
I'd
be like, "Oh, what is she She don't like this?
Yeah.
I'm gonna get a whole seafood boil.
Yeah.
You want some? This is great.
Oh no, I don't want some.
No, please try some.
But me, I'm not saying that I want to always dip in somebody's plate. No. But it's the principle behind it. If I know you don't want to share, that's what's gonna make me want to.
But if I'm saying, babe, I'm really hungry.
Yeah, but one fry.
And I'm gonna go get. See, no, it ain't just one fry. It's never just one fry. Because I'll be like, this is good. And I'll be like, here, take it.
Yeah?
No, here, no, it's fine. No, take it.
Listen.
Like, I already told you, I'm starving.
I know.
Like, I'm going to eat everything. Nothing will be left.
You can get some of mine, too. That's the problem. You can get some.
But ain't nothing there. Because you ain't want nothing.
Oh, that's it. Yeah. No, I'm not gonna be like, I don't want anything.
I don't know if you've ever dealt with like being hangry when like if that's me.
Yeah,
all that example is me being hangry. It's just like I need to eat because I'm going to just go off for no reason.
I mean, I hear what you're saying, but I think it's just the whole principle behind it of not wanting to share. So you have to force the person to share with you.
Force them to share?
Yeah.
What you talking about, lady?
Force them to share.
Yeah.
Force them to share.
Isn't sharing is the act of voluntarily giving?
Yeah, so next time when I ask and you say, okay, go ahead, I'm going to be like, I was just, I'm joking. I don't want it anymore. It's
them fighting words right there. That was a fighting word right there.
Like, it's fine. I was just seeing if you were going to share with me. It sounds crazy, but it's things like this that breaks up people.
Yeah, I totally agree. I definitely break up with a person like that.
Not on the way that you guys are thinking. No,
I definitely would tell you to kick rocks.
No,
but no, my thing is what you call it. It doesn't come from a place of being selfish. It's just
I don't want to share.
No, I want you to have your own.
Oh my God.
And not have your own in a way like, don't touch mine. It's just like, no, what? You should get one too. Mm-hmm. You should have one too.
Mm-hmm. Man, I see what you're saying, but it's just the act of the person not wanting. So if they don't want to share their food, what else are they not going to be willing to share?
I've been So
their money.
I've been on the receiving end too, because I've done it.
Okay, just to test
can I get something? They'd be like, "What? Whoa! What are you doing?
What?"
And I'd be like, "Oh." It's like, no, I'm hungry.
Like that.
Like,
it was
I'm
a
hungry.
Test and you failed.
No, I just laugh because I'm like, I do the same thing. So I do the same thing. So I get it. I said, I'm gonna go get me something right now.
For yourself.
Yeah, just I don't know. I don't see it as a big thing. Well, because it's not. Honestly, it's not often that something like that even happens.
Mm-hmm. And you have those moments where, like, you like I know from like I was raised like I always offer food, even though internally I'm hoping someone says no.
Right?
Like, do you want?
Right. Exactly. I'm like, please say no.
Oh my God.
Because I'm about to dog this. Please.
No.
I'm like, yeah, just a little bit of something.
I'm like, oh.
And then the little bit that they want is the thing that I want the most.
That one little crispy piece you had that I.O.N.
Yeah,
like,
oh my gosh. Stop it, guys. You guys are, oh my God. I can't with this topic.
I don't see, but
you guys are being triggered. I am being triggered so bad right now.
But what you call it, all jokes aside, of anything, I'd probably say I'm the more giving in a situation.
Mm-hmm, yeah.
Yeah. I know I am very generous. That's why I don't like it when people are not as generous with me.
No, I'm what you call it. I am definitely generous.
Exactly. So that's why if somebody asks if they have their food and you ask, you should get it.
No, leave my food alone.
There's no should. There's no should.
Y'all.
Leave my food alone. I'm like, can I have just a little something for myself?
Well, I'm sorry. That's just gonna be something that my partner is gonna have to put up with.
No, because that's like a conversation we had way back. We're totally deviating.
I know.
But
they tie into each other because if you're not willing to share your food, then you are definitely wanting your money to be separate.
Does that correlate?
No, that correlation is no.
It
does not compute.
Malfunction. Need input.
No.
I'm equating them both to each other.
No.
You stingy with your food, you stingy with your money.
No. That's like the decompressed conversation that we've had.
I'm crying laughing right now. Oh my gosh.
Because for me, like after work, I just give me a moment to decompress.
Yes.
Oh yeah, yes. You need to.
Give me a moment to decompress. Like I don't want to talk. I just no. Please give me a moment. We can talk, but I just got in.
Yep.
Can I?
Oh my God.
Can I?
You have to reset.
Just.
That's. Is that how Leo's? That may be why I'm with a Cancer.
No. That's. I don't even think that's a zodiac thing. That's.
Okay.
I really think that's a man thing. It's just give me a moment, please.
Okay.
I'm just getting in, like, especially if it's a long day.
Yeah.
And a horrible day. Just give me a moment.
Yeah.
Let me just reset. Because.
Yeah, I think that's something a lot of women don't understand about men is like when he does come home, like they need a moment to sort of reset. Like, no, hear about my problems, hear about my day, da 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 da. And they're like,
I don't want to give you that energy. I don't want you to have that energy. So give me a moment to try to get rid of that energy, and then I got you.
Yeah, you can go upstairs, take off your clothes. And,
just give me a moment. Yeah, give me a moment.
Get out of the work stuff. Yeah, I get it.
But if you bog me down with questions and stuff, now, yes, a problem will come up because it's like, please.
I had to learn that.
Yeah,
I had to learn that.
Men need their own zone. That's why they do the whole.
It's like I want you. I want my moment, but I still want you around. Like, it's not, I'm saying disappear. I want to know you're still there. Just give me a moment. Please.
Yeah.
Please. That's all I'm asking. Just, let me have a moment.
But it can't be free. When you say give me a moment, it's not like.
I'm not saying like give me 4
out,
hours. Right? I'm not saying like give me 4 hours. I'm just like, I just got in. Let me relax.
Okay.
I'm not saying like, yo, so what you call it? When the moon comes out, then we can talk. No, I'm not. It's not.
Oh my god.
That's not the time I'm on.
Oh my gosh.
It's just a moment. It's
just
a moment.
I mean,
yes, it's just a moment.
And if you explain it that way, I'm sure it's not gonna be crazy, right? If you explain it.
I've definitely explained it that way.
Okay.
And it's still like, but why?
It has to be with someone who hears it, and listens,
Yeah, because it was taken like, you don't want to deal with me. I'm just like, what?
Yeah.
I'm like, you see, this is exactly what I didn't want to do or go through right now. Because now I feel like I'm back outside.
Unrelated question. Do y'all think vegans and non-vegans can be compatible in a relationship, like over long term?
Yes.
Yes. I was watching like this sort of like relationship guru, and he was like, you guys have to eat the same way. If you don't eat the same way.
No,
bullshit.
That's not true. That's not true. My mother likes pork, and my stepfather does not eat meat, and they've been together 20-something years or whatever.
Okay.
But you have to understand the other person, because if my mother's cooking pork, she can't cook that in the house. So I mean, there are certain sacrifices that you're gonna make.
Yeah. It's just, I guess it's just a matter of if you're willing to do that sacrifice.
Exactly.
Yeah,
if it repulses the person, but then I can see.
But some of them are just OD with the criticism. It's like, oh, you're eating all this, like
no. And then the other
I'm not
side,
eating a bacon, egg, and cheese in the closet. No.
Oh my God.
Like I'll make certain concessions, but it's like you have to as well.
Yeah.
Oh
Yeah. Right. It's always like one way. Yeah. It's always
you think no way. No way. Like no, it's that there's no criticism on either person's part. It can't be. Like what?
Yeah.
No. On either side, you just know that you buy that person their tofu and their whatever they eat, and then you buy your own stuff, and there's no problem.
No, they'd be like, you know that pig had children.
Yeah, like
I'm like,
what?
You know that grass had kids too?
Yeah.
And
the grass feels
connected.
pain. Yes, the grass feels
pride
pain.
when they cut it.
Yeah.
You
Yes.
feel that.
Right.
Because it's like, I'm not like nothing against, vegans or it's just like this.
Right, no.
Some of them, I'm not saying all, have this sense of superiority, and it's just how they approach like their whole like, oh, I'm superior because I have this certain diet. I'm just like,
oh yeah. They want to get everybody to eat like them, and that's fine. I would love to be vegan, but not. I'm gonna make that decision on my own. Not vegan. Just eat less
give
meat,
me a
but
steak.
I like meat.
yeah,
Yeah.
I may even know it's like every 6 months, but give me a steak.
You can do like a healthy plant-based diet and everything, and it's just I don't know. I don't know where that came from. It's just
I just feel like as a vegan, like you have to eat so much more.
Right.
Really?
Right.
To get
what you need.
What you need compared to, if you just had Bambi.
Yeah, because then I was just reading this thread and there's like Bambi. Why Bambi though? I mean, why Bambi? Like,
that's the first thing that came to my mind. So yeah.
Some of them argue that like humans are herbivores, but we have canines, right? So we're omnivores. But I don't know. It's like
Yummy.
I mean, when you think about it, it does seem very savage. It's just like, man, we even have cooking shows on how we cook other, animals.
Yeah.
No, but they don't have cooking. They don't have shows showing you how they kill the animals. Now that's savage.
But you know what? I think they should show that. I think people
would be
should know
off.
where their I think people should know where their food is coming from.
They have that. They have a show called what's it called? Food. I think it's called. Food.
No, but I think seeing it on TV and actually going to a slaughterhouse, two different things.
Watch them cut off the chicken's head while it's still flattering. I'm from the Caribbean. I see these things. Just bust the. Yeah. Yeah. I know. Very vivid. Sorry. Yeah.
But no, having to both people have to eat the same thing. No.
But I think for some people that's good. Like if I'm seeing something killed, and then I would love that because I know it's fresh.
Right, exactly. It's not a sell-by day. It's just like, no, this is fresh. Kill.
Yeah, exactly.
This is about to taste.
This is gonna be juicy,
nice and soft. Yeah.
Exactly. Especially if it wasn't traumatized.
Yeah, exactly.
The meat is delicious.
I think you're right about that, traumatized, because like I don't do it often, but like whenever I have like a Burger King burger, I have nightmares. So I definitely think that their
the
meat.
spirits were screaming. Yeah.
TV.
The what? What? Wait, what are we talking about?
The cow spirits were definitely screaming.
Yeah. Like whenever I have like a Whopper or something, I have a nightmare that same night. And I think it's because
so fresh.
No, because I think the beef was traumatized when it was killed. I think, and I've heard that. Like it's just, it has an effect on you. That's why it has to be
flame broiled. That's why.
Savage.
That's why it needs to be flame broiled.
Savage! Oh my god!
Burn the trauma open.
Yo, everybody that's vegan, that's animal rights lover, they're gonna hate us. That's savage. Savage. Rise, Peter, kill and eat. Yeah, but,
So are we talking about finances and bringing something to the table? Oh yeah, bring that nice juicy steak to the table.
Oh my god!
So, finances. Yeah. I do believe that it is more ideal for there to be 2 salaries in a household.
Oh, so much better. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
To just alleviate a lot of things.
Yeah.
I mean, in terms of the amount that should be made, I'm more of a realist because I know where I'm at. I know what like the medium salary range is for the area that I'm in. Mm-hmm. So I've curbed my
which is Metropolis. We live in Metropolis.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't look like, this needs to be 6 figures and what. That'd be lovely, but I know that's not the case. Yeah. It won't be the case. I mean, it'll be 6 figures together. Mm-hmm. I would hope.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
And I think just as important, like in terms of relationships, besides the finances, what you bring to the table in terms of, emotional security and stability, everything that people seem to not really
overlook.
Yeah. Especially when they couple up, is they don't have the discussions to really figure each other out and really see if they're compatible. Or like a trigger will pop up and then they'll just be like, okay, I'm out. And then, you sort of miss an opportunity, so it's just like, I think that besides finances, other things are just as important. And
but
because you don't know people's spending habits.
That's true.
Yeah.
That's true too. But even with whoever you're dealing with, they can evolve, and so can you. Because somebody might come into the relationship being a spender and because they're with you and your influence on them, they see the value of money and the value of saving and it. So everything is not black or white. You don't have to write off somebody because they have a different finance language than you, but you do have to speak about it. You do have to let this person know why the way you do it is better, versus them spending all the money or whatever. But
but then that's when it would start though. Mm-hmm. It's the approach is everything. The delivery is everything.
True.
Because it's like my method is better, and it's just like, well, better.
Yeah.
And just like, here we go.
No, or you could just explain your plan to them. Okay, you might not look at it as my method is better, but you could say, okay, this is what I'm trying to build, and such, and this is how we get there, and this is the amount of money we're going to need if we're going to work together. Now, if that person see that, all right, if I spend 2 times less than what I'm spending right now, we can get to that goal faster. If you're able to explain that,
you're a planner. Like a lot of folks don't plan.
Yeah,
some folks are living day by day.
Well, I think in those situations it's tied into other deeper issues of why people. They either have like addictions or sort of other issues going on that they just can't let go of.
Child support,
drama, all kinds of family issues, and I know COVID threw a lot of people out of a loop too. So a lot of people going to have a lot of things happening later on in the year as well.
So I don't know if I'm the only one that does this, but I'm probably not. But I mean, do y'all have like a spending plan, or you bring up an Excel sheet and just map out your expenses?
Yeah.
And all that stuff.
Yeah.
What's left? What you do for this? What's for that?
I don't do that anymore because it's the same thing with the concept of I don't like people telling me what to do. Because
wait a minute.
Yourself?
Yeah, no, I listen to myself, but I don't like to be restricted. Like New York City telling people they have to get vaccines. But anyway, that's another topic. But
there we go.
I don't like to be restricted that way. So I don't.
How would you be restricted?
By a budget. I'm not a crazy spender to begin with. So my method won't work for everyone. But I don't like the idea of saying, oh, you only have $700 of food this, what I spend is what I spend. I know that I'm not going to spend crazy, but whatever I spend that month is whatever I spend. I can't be, I've tried the budgeting. I don't like it. I don't like a budget. My velocity banking, my infinite banking, I just find that those work so much better for me. I don't have to worry about money. I don't have to worry about having a budget if you set up your things where it's like one thing flow into the other. I don't worry about that.
Interesting. And I'm not saying budgets are bad. Budgets are great things for some people. I get that part. And maybe if I had a budget, I would have way more money saved. But I know I'm not a frivolous spender at my core, so but if you go over, it's
fine. Over. Exactly. If I go, it's fine. I'm not gonna worry about it. I'm not stressing. Oh, you're over 1,000. No, I'm not stressing about that because I work and, why am I stressing about that?
But if you're a unit, though, and the partner doesn't think that way.
No, that's why you have a partner that's on your side and that understands that about you. Right? Because I can have a partner be like, no, you need to spend that amount of money on this and that. Then we wouldn't be working. No, sorry. Because it's just, I know to my core that I'm not somebody who just go out and buy Louis Vuitton bags and shoes every minute. That's not me. The person that I'm with knows that I have our best
You just know that your monthly expenses are not going to exceed, what you generally allow for yourself.
Exactly. Yeah. It's not going to be anything crazy.
But if you do, it's all right.
It's fine. I don't even blink. No, I don't. When it goes up, it goes down. I'm not looking at that. 'Cause I think that's a source of stress for some people too. When you see and then you go over your budget in certain categories. Because I have Mint, so I used to, as I said, I used to have a budget. So I can talk from experience with this. I used to have a budget. I'm like, okay, I'm setting this amount for electric, this amount for water, this amount for whatever. And then if it goes over, I'm like, oh, the budget is over. But
those are your fixed bills, though. Like the stuff that's fixed. Well. Those are variables, but those are expenses that have to be paid.
That has to be paid. So, yeah, and my miscellaneous, if my miscellaneous goes over, then it's in red, you feel a certain way. It gives you a kind of emotional, not reward. What is that? It's almost like giving you a emotional spanking when you see it in red. And I don't like to see that, so I'm like, I'm not looking at budgets anymore. It does not make you feel good. Some people need it, don't get me wrong. Some people need to not feel good when they go over their thing because they're seriously in debt. I get that part. But for me, it wasn't helpful for me. Emotionally, like my connection with money, it wasn't helpful for me.
Interesting.
I has confusion.
Really?
Yeah, it's I say interesting because earlier within the episode, the whole aspect of sharing and being the unit.
Okay.
And
my partner will understand that about me.
Exactly.
That's how I am.
Telling you that
she gives no damns about a budget. Her partner understands that.
No, that is not what I'm saying now. That is not what I'm saying.
What you're saying is, I don't spend like that.
I don't spend like that to begin with.
If I do spend,
then I spend.
Exactly.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, And that ties into when me and Rini were saying, like, that's why I'm saying you have yours.
But,
oh no! Oh my god!
But she said it. This literally. No. But I give her credit. That's the first thing she said. What's hers is hers, right?
And what's no. I didn't say that. No, I didn't. Right. No, I'm not selfish.
No, she has the.
I'm not selfish.
What's hers is hers, and what his
is also hers.
Is hers.
No, that is not what I said. No,
I know you didn't. I know
what's mine is ours. What's his is ours as well. Yes, we're a team.
But she's using ours, right?
Yes, everything is ours.
Everything is ours.
Yes, it belongs to us.
AKA mine.
But if you go over, you just go over.
But if he goes over too, and he's not a crazy spender too, I'm not gonna say anything either. So what's the problem here?
There's none.
Exactly.
No, that's the purpose of the unit.
Yes.
Y'all have that understanding. Go off.
But I'm not gonna say, oh, I have $100 for this, and I have $700 for this, and I can't go. Oh no, it makes me feel awful to see those things in red.
Well, see, but I'm not going in the red though.
No, that's what I'm saying. If I go over budget.
Yeah, because.
But what? Because of my personality, I'm not going to be a person that's going to be spending crazy anyway.
See, but it's almost like your anytime minutes. It's no, your carryover minutes. You're like, well, I didn't talk the 500 minutes this month, so I can carry this over to the next month. And if I do that again, I can just keep carrying over. But then when November comes and I decide to talk 5,000 minutes, I can do that.
I was always the person that, you see, even with the budget thing, I was always the person with the budget ever since I got my first job. Every time I would have any issues at my house, I used to feel like, okay, what is it going to cost me to rent a room? What is it going to cost me to buy food? But I was the person writing down every single cost of everything. That's how I used to relieve my stress over money. And then when I started, when we started making money and having to pay real bills and all that stuff, I'm like, okay, I'm writing down these things now. And now when I look and anything that goes over, even if I'm under in certain categories, it's like the under makes no difference to me. The one that I focus most on is the ones that are over, and that stresses me out. So for me, as I keep saying, this is not for everybody. For me, I don't think it's healthy emotionally for me.
Okay. Fair enough. Fair enough.
I know. Hey, listen, my personality, I don't know. People are like, oh God, this girl. But that's who I am. Take it or leave it.
Hey, and we just would want you to be you.
Yeah, that's it.
and no one else.
I might change my mind tomorrow, but for today, this is me.
Okay, all right. All right, do we got some scrolls tonight?
Yes, we do.
Let's scroll the news. Let's scroll the news.
The scrolls. Okay, here we go. The U.S. 7-day average of new daily cases for COVID has quintupled since last month. The CDC says the coronavirus is just a few mutations away from possibly evading the vaccines if we don't get things under control.
Oh my God.
Mayor de Blasio has required all city workers to get vaccinated or be subject to weekly COVID testing. Now, Andrew Cuomo has announced that all New York State workers will also be required to do the same. This follows California, who just announced that's a similar mandate for their state and healthcare workers. So it seems like all the states are basically coming out with their own mandates for vaccines. So.
Oh, you know what's even great about that?
Right.
It's not like they're going to do it at the site. You have to go to the many locations that's available. But continue.
Also, a lot of questions that come is being asked about your COVID vaccine status a violation of HIPAA.
Yes.
It's yes.
Yes. Yes.
Yes, it is your medical records.
Yes.
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 Yes. That's why they're going.
Yes.
That's why I don't even know why they're going this route.
Experts are actually saying no. They're saying
experts
no.
are the experts are liberals. I'm kidding.
They're saying it's not a violation of HIPAA rights, and they explained it this way. They said that the federal law only covers
public health.
what information specific healthcare related entities can share, like insurance companies, healthcare providers. It doesn't expand out to employers, journalists, or dude down the street. So, a lot of people have been saying that, but
I say yes.
It's still yes. Simone Biles shocked the Olympic and gymnastics fans yesterday when she withdrew from the team finals in Tokyo. Now it's come out that she will also not compete in the signature individual all-around event. Biles has said this was a decision based on concern over her own mental health. There was an outpouring of support as well as criticism over her decision, but she seems to not carry the weight.
It's okay, girl.
She may come back for
your
individual events. Yeah,
that stuff is mad work.
Yeah,
so
take care of your health.
Yeah, if you need to get you together before you can come back, or maybe you might not even come back.
Yeah,
that's fine.
And she's out there tumbling and flipping like she can really do damage if she has not in it. Like, it's too dangerous.
Exactly,
So,
put her life at risk.
Yeah,
Right.
Take care of yourself, girl.
And it's always easy for someone who doesn't do that to be like, well, you need to get out there.
Yeah. NASA has finally fixed the world's most powerful telescope. They fixed Hubble after a few weeks of troubleshooting, and it will slowly get back to full operation. I thought they were going to sort of end the Hubble program, but I guess they decided to change their mind. Maybe they're looking for something
So
specific.
how did they fix it? Was it like level 5 tech support? Unplug it wait 30 seconds.
Reboot.
Plug it back in.
Oh my gosh. I cannot with you.
As they were on hold for 2 hours, they finally got through.
Hold the power button. Hard reset.
Reset.
Oh my god.
Okay.
I'm sorry.
Try to restart. Okay, that didn't work. Okay. Google is postponing a return to the office for most of their 130,000 employees until mid-October, and rolling out a policy that will eventually require everyone to be vaccinated once campuses are fully reopened. The original plan was to have most of their employees back by September, but the company says that they wanted to give enough time for their workers to decide how to move forward. So it seems like a trend is happening.
Heading back to work.
Give them time to see how they want to move forward. So it's either
vaccination or quit.
Yep.
Right.
Yep.
That because what else?
Yeah.
It's funny that the tech companies are doing they're changing their tune.
Exactly, because
they were the first ones to say we're gonna offer permanent solutions of working from home, and but now y'all are the ones saying bring your asses back.
It's
or
it's
else
a complete 180.
The administrations have spoken to them.
Yeah.
Tell them they're gonna. That's exactly what it is. Because they know they're leaders, so they're like, listen, guys, if you tell people that you're going to go back, everybody else will go back. So help us out here.
But that's also like a huge money issue for those particular corporations to still own all of that real estate. Wherever they're at, the cost of
No.
dramatically.
None of them are renting. That's the difference with them and a public organization, like a government organization. They're not renting. These buildings are theirs.
No. Of course they're right. Of course they're not renting. But that's
operation
still
costs.
That's the snow. Yeah, that's the snowball effect of it all.
Yeah, but they're paying those operation costs regardless, I think.
And they could be saving money.
Yeah.
Crazy.
They don't need to save it. I don't know. Them people, I don't know.
No one said build a space station on Earth.
Oh my gosh. That's exactly what they're doing. Let's see who could outdo each other by building something that we think would be on another planet. Even though none of us have been on, they've probably been on another planet, but they haven't seen any buildings on another planet.
They've seen buildings.
Yeah, but
They've seen buildings on another planet?
Yeah.
Where?
All over. Mars, Venus, and
There were buildings that other people built?
Yeah, well,
That-
ancient
Martian-
people, ancient Martians or whatever, pyramids and stuff on Mars.
What?
Yeah.
Oh, don't tell
There's
me
supposedly a
this.
pyramid structure on Mars that lines up perfectly with the Giza Plateau in Egypt.
Jesus.
I have to look that. I'm gonna have to look that up. But okay.
I want to have a good night's sleep. This is gonna disturb me. I will not.
Okay, former President Donald Trump is coming out against Biden's infrastructure proposal. As we all know, Trump failed to pass an infrastructure bill numerous times during his presidency. Now he has sounded off repeatedly in the past week about the negotiations taking place between Senate Republicans and Democrats on the Hill and in the White House. He's encouraging GOP lawmakers to abandon the talks and criticize Senate Minority Leader Mitch McConnell for even communicating with Democrats. The Senate Republicans have said they not only have told Trump to tone down his criticism, but to actually support the bill. So they're saying they told him to have 7 seats, basically.
Whatever. Can't believe anything that those people say.
Can't believe it.
We don't care. Yeah.
Can't believe it. Some information on how to keep your house cool in case the power goes out. It's important to keep as much cool air in your house as possible. So close off all the rooms that have direct sunlight. Close all your shades. And open your doors and windows in the early morning or evening. And they also said take a shower because it mimics sweat on the body, which will cool you down, but not a cold shower. It has to be like warmer room temperature. And put on a wet bandana and wet your hair. So
I love having braids and then washing my hair and going to bed with it wet. Oh my god, it's the best feeling.
and you sleep with it wet?
Yes, it's so good.
Ooh.
A wet pillowcase?
Wet braids. Wet braids in the summertime when it's really hot. Oh, there's nothing like it. It feels so good. It just feels like you have, because just think about it. You would never do this in the winter, but if it's really hot and you have just with your hair wet, it's the best. As long as your scalp is dry and the braid is just continue to drip on you and drip on you
and get your pillow and stuff all wet, and then your face has to touch it.
It'll get dry.
Oh.
Okay.
Okay.
Your face don't get on the pillow. I don't know. I don't sleep that wild.
Like a Rubik's Cube.
Oh my god! What the heck?
How do you sleep?
I sleep. That's what I'm telling you. It feels good.
I guess if you're a back
sleep
sleeper,
good.
then
No, not if you're a back sleeper. Then that's a no. But if you're a belly sleeper with your head
but then your
to the
face
side,
is all up in your wet pillow.
No, your hair is on your back.
But then you said the water drip. Okay.
The water is dripping down the braids.
Into what?
Your pillow is
your neck?
into your back.
Okay.
That's some amazing water control.
Like gravity has no
That's
effect on this
happening
water.
No, once your scalp is dry, you're not gonna have water all around your face.
But if you're
try it.
Okay, I'll try it and see. But I know if I'm sleeping forward,
Grace is secretly a waterbender. That's what it is.
Water.
I have taken the test. I am indeed a waterbender.
So there you go.
I am.
Oh, this could be the spin-off Waterbender without a budget.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Because the way you finagling this water is amazing.
I am a waterbender and I'm an Aquarius, so hello.
That explains so much.
What does it
Explain so much. Okay, moving on. The New York City restaurant has unveiled their new menu item: $200 French fries. The new dish called it's a new dish called crème de la crème pommes frites at Serendipity Restaurant. It consists of triple-beck potatoes blanched in vinegar and champagne, twice fried in pure goose fat, not oil, so they stay crispy on the outside but fluffy in the middle, sprinkled with edible gold and seasoned with truffle oil and with truffles on the side, served on a crystal plate and a Monterey cheese dip. This is a $200 plate of French fries.
Do you keep the plate?
You do not keep the plate. No. You do not keep
Has anyone tasted gold?
Edible gold?
Mr. Beast. Mr. Beast.
It doesn't taste like anything. It's just, it's like nothing. It's just...
So it's just for you to feel
rich.
You know.
Well, this restaurant already has like the world's most expensive burger. Yeah. So they do this.
So if that's what they're known for. That's fine.
Yeah, some entertainment news. ZZ Top bassist Dusty Hill has passed away in his sleep at the age of 72. And finally, Kanye West has released pictures of what his living quarters have been while finishing up his album Donda. He's been staying inside Atlanta's Mercedes-Benz Stadium, where he converted a suite into a recording studio. So when you look at the pictures, it's just like a twin bed, a small closet, and like a TV on the wall. And that's where he's been staying. So...
Yeah, I saw the memes.
Yeah, I mean, I don't.
This man still has that same fit.
I'm not mad at it. I'm not mad at that. Like you know, he just
wherever the inspiration's at, I guess.
Mm-hmm.
And if you,
please, he knew he was gonna tweet that. He could have made that album anywhere.
Yeah.
He knew he wanted to tweet that and be like, "Oh, I made this hair." Whatever, like, oh, you dumbed down from your million how much $1 million mansion to a thing. I'm going to pretend like I'm poor to be creative. Shut up.
I'm just gonna go with choice E. It's Kanye.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, exactly.
All right, that's the scrolls for today.
Thank you.
Right.
Thank you.
Excellent.
Yeah, thank you so much.
Excellent.
They weren't all out of this world.
I have a tendency to anything space. My eye just goes.
Yes.
So that's it.
Yes.
We have made it to episode 12? Still out of control. But yes, we have talked about everything as we always do. Just
flow.
Just go, and go. So Waterbender, close this out.
Shut it! Well, you know what? Let me not say anything. Yes, guys. So I am indeed a Waterbender. Thank you for listening to us this week. We went over a bunch of topics, but it was mainly focused around finance. So if you want to take their advice and create a budget, or if you just want to live like me and
the call out.
Yes, yeah. If you want, nothing is wrong with either way, as long as at the end of the day you're not spending all your money. So, have a good evening, and we thank you for listening. Bye now. Get out.
Get out. Out.